Hey everyone, welcome to the Autocar 20, your ultimate destination for the most iconic rides, timeless machines, and automotive legends. Today, we're stepping back in time to explore a piece of pure American automotive art, a car that doesn't just roll on the road, it glides with the elegance of a bygone era. Right in front of us is this breathtaking classic, a vintage Cadillac coupe, dressed in a flawless candy apple red finish that seems to glow under the showroom lights. It's a machine that commands attention, not just because of its size, but because of its presence. Look at those chrome accents, sharp, mirror-like, and perfectly framing the deep curves of the body. The lines are bold yet graceful, telling the story of a time when cars were built to make statements, not just get from point A to B. The roof, wrapped in rich brown vinyl, adds a two-tone contrast that screams sophistication. It's the kind of detail you don't see much anymore. A reminder that design was once about artistry, not just aerodynamics. And that little emblem near the rear pillar? That's a badge of pride, a symbol of luxury and status that turned heads in the 60s and 70s. Now, let's talk about the interior. Even from here, you can see the wide steering wheel, the chrome trim running across the dash, and the deep-set analog gauges. This was driving in style, big, comfortable, and confident. Slide into the driver's seat and you'd be surrounded by plush leather, soft armrests, and enough space to make modern cars feel cramped. The mirrors are perched far out on the fenders, giving you that long hood view that reminds you you're piloting something substantial. The doors open wide and close with that solid, reassuring thud you only get from old-school engineering. Back in the day, a car like this wasn't just transportation, it was a personal statement. It told the world you'd made it. It was for Sunday drives along the coast, for pulling up to fancy restaurants, for being noticed without even trying. Under the hood, you'd likely find a big V8 engine, the kind that doesn't whisper, but growls. These engines were built for smooth cruising at highway speeds, not just quick sprints. The suspension was soft, the ride was like floating on air, and the cabin was so quiet you could hear the faint hum of the radio and the soft whoosh of the air vents. Cars like this Cadillac weren't rushed. They were crafted. Designers pored over sketches, clay models, and chrome details to make sure every angle was perfect. And even decades later, it still has that wow factor, the kind of presence modern cars often lack. Imagine the stories this car could tell: road trips across states, top-down summer evenings, the smell of gasoline mixed with fresh leather, the sound of classic rock coming from the radio. This is not just a machine, it's a time capsule. So as we stand here today, looking at this rolling masterpiece, remember, cars like this remind us why we fell in love with it.